and I forgot to hit record.
Son of a bitch!
At least I didn't realize it at the end here, but it's recording now. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Rookie fucking move.
It is a rookie. I even got a giant note right next to my head that says "press record."
Oh Lord.
So my apologies.
This is what happens when a bass player runs things.
Oh, come on. Come
I
on.
was not ready to say he's
This is a two bass player show, buddy.
That's right.
So, how did you feel after your? What did you get? Moderna?
I got Moderna, yeah.
How'd you feel after your second dose?
I felt pretty good, man. I got a little tired, really maybe a real low grade fever, but nothing that stopped me. Yeah, I was fine, really.
Did you feel worse than your first?
No, nope, I felt fine. Annie, on the other hand, she got laid out for about a day and a half. She was, yeah, she had a pretty good fever and was pretty achy, but no, I was fine, man.
So it's another one of those things. It's based on the person.
Yeah. My arm got sore again, but oddly enough, it seemed like it was a bigger gauge needle the second time, but it didn't. It didn't hurt as long as the last one. The last one hurt for days, man. And this one, I mean, it hurt pretty good. Like on the first day, I started feeling more soreness than I did the first time, and then the second day it was about the same. Man, it was gone. I was fine. Like I said, maybe a little tired. I say maybe a little tired, but I'm kind of lazy as it is. Like, so maybe it was.
So maybe it was just normal tired.
Yeah, right. I mean, it might not have been anything out of the ordinary. So. Yeah, I was fine.
Yeah, but same with me on the first, when I got my first dose of Pfizer, all I had was, soreness at the injection site.
Uh-huh.
That was, gone the next morning. So
really,
I'm scheduled to get my second dose on Monday.
Yeah.
What is today? Today is Tuesday? No, today is Monday. So a week from today, I'm scheduled to get my second dose of Pfizer.
So a week from today, I'll be considered fully vaccinated. Because that'll be 2 weeks since I got the second shot.
Oh yeah, that's right. They want you to.
Yeah, for whatever reason, you have to need that 2 weeks for.
You're supposed to 14 days after your second dose. You're still supposed to be social distancing and wearing a mask and all that stuff.
So welcome to episode 21.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, dude.
Man, I need to start writing this down, man, because I'm never sure now. Since we hit episode 20, I wasn't sure it was 20, and now I'm not sure this is 21.
Okay,
but I'll take your word for it.
No, now I gotta go check because I'm not sure either. I'm always sure until you say, "Are you sure?" Today we got the guys from Beyond Forgiveness.
Beyond Forgiveness.
Yeah, giving us a little bit, about how their music is, how they run their shop. Things they've been going through, how they've been staying busy, what they're going to be doing through.
They tell us about touring Europe, which
right.
is always cool for a local band.
Yeah. And make sure you stick around to the end. We got a video of theirs. I'll look up the name. I'll make sure I get it in here. The new edition or the new issue of Riff Rag is out. I guess it's the April issue. Maybe it was out last time we did this. I don't recall, but I don't think it was. Great issue, really good. Definitely check it out. If you want to get a subscription, contact Anthony over there at the riffrag@gmail.com. I'll drop the email address on the screen here.
It's the Riff Rag, covering local music in Southern Colorado and beyond.
Absolutely. That's where we're at.
Yeah. That's it. So, enjoy episode 21.
Yeah, check out
Beyond Forgiveness. And don't forget to stick around for the video at the end.
That's right.
It's pretty good, I imagine.
Yes.
All right, so welcome once again to episode 21 with our guest Beyond Forgiveness.
Oh man. All right, so one more time, guys, if you'd introduce yourselves again, let us know what you do. And we'll get to this part again.
I'm Talia. I am the lead singer and I write the orchestras.
Richard, rhythm guitar and death metal vocals.
Sean, drummer and percussion. Greg, lead guitar, black metal vocals and graphics. Jim, bass player.
And the quiet one, apparently. And we were talking, and just so everybody knows, these guys have already said all this stuff, and I'm an idiot, and I forgot to hit record, so which is why we're all kind of laughing and giggling at my screw up. Anyway, you guys were saying you went. Where did you guys go again? Once again, when you went to, they went to tour in Europe, and where did you guys get to go?
We toured a few years back in 2017. We went to Germany, Switzerland, and Belgium. And then 2019, we did Eastern European tour. Went to Ukraine, Russia, and Latin.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I know the one show you did in Belgium, you said it was a festival. Did you get to do any other festivals, or were you guys doing mainly clubs?
Yeah, the Switzerland show was a festival.
Oh, Switzerland, yeah.
But the Belgium show and the German show were both clubs, yeah.
Nice.
But we also played a festival. This last tour, we played a festival in Russia. It's the ARM Antimateria.
Nice.
Rock metal festival is pretty. That was fun. That was a cool. Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it was kind of a cool thing for us because we were the headlining band on the extreme metal stage. So
On the
Whoa.
way.
on
Yeah,
the first night,
yeah.
yeah, we were pretty happy about that.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, what kind of music do you guys? I mean, is there a certain genre of metal, or you just consider it metal? What do you think it would be?
I think
Symphonic metal.
yeah, symphonic metal. Just I write a whole orchestra score for all the songs, and I think anytime that there's a girl who's singing with clean vocals, you kind of get lumped in symphonic metal anyway.
Yeah, but it's got styles from all the extreme styles, basically black metal, death metal. We got some doom metal,
A little thrash in there.
little thrash.
Like I was saying, I went and checked out the Echoes video, and that sounds great, man. You guys, I don't know where you do your recording. Do you guys do your own recording? Do you go to a studio?
So for our previous albums, we did all the recording ourselves, and then we have a mix engineer in the Czech Republic that we send the tracks to, and he does all the mixing and mastering. For this next album, we're actually tracking over at Enharmonic Studios, and then are working with somebody. We'll be doing the mixing.
Yeah.
For that too.
Mastering
But
will be someone else.
That'll be announced at a later date.
Yep.
yeah,
Oh, nice.
but
You guys
Got
we having Eric help us out over there to get the tracking done this time, because it's a lot of work to do by yourself.
Right, absolutely. So are you guys gonna announce the release date later on? I mean, are you hoping to get it out by the end of this year, or?
I'm not sure what the timeline is, but yeah,
Still in the works.
there's a lot of announcements still to come on that. Just trying to get the writing finished, but I mean, we're pretty close to that, and we're just about done tracking drums. So, we're making a lot of progress. Don't really too much.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now, when you guys, since it is so diverse, how do you go about when you get together? How do you go about writing the songs? I mean, Talia, do you have the orchestra score already done, and then everything's written over top of that? Does it all kind of come together at the same time?
Whoever has an idea, they present it, and everyone just kind of goes off that. So it's whoever comes up with something.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs are done different ways. I think the bulk of what we do that works the best for us is for one of the guitarists to come up with the riffs they like. So, it's either Greg or Rich will write the riffs, and then I take it home for a little bit and, kind of figure out where
Rearrange
the,
everything.
I chop it up and I bring it back and they're like, what's this song? I don't even recognize it, but,
And she tells us we suck during that too. So
but then I write the orchestras and the vocals and everything. And during that time, the drums and the bass and everything are working with those riffs as well. So we kind of do some things separately and then pull it all together.
Gotcha. Okay, now I have a decent idea of Talia's history and Rich's history. What about the other three? How long have you guys been playing? What has there been other bands in your past that at least been in Colorado or anything, or what's kind of your backstories?
Well, I've played with Rich and Hell's Eden for quite a few years. I played with Vital Malice for a couple of years, but that's really about it as far as bands that really actually did anything.
Yeah.
I had a band called Tribes of Asher, a couple different iterations of that band for quite a few years.
That's actually how we met him.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
And then
good old Murray Street Darts.
Murray Street Darts. Nice.
We played in a band called Plagues of Oppression for a while, and so those are metal bands that I played.
Yeah.
But I played blues, I played everything at some point or another.
I started here in Colorado Springs in the late 80s with a few various bands. I think in the probably late 80s to early 90s, I was briefly in a band called Salem's Burning. I did a few other bands after that. Then I started in 95 with a band called Treason, which later became Distant Warning, and that band is actually still going. I'm still in that project after 27 years now.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
That's a long time.
so I think we started in 94 with that, and then Beyond Forgiveness, I've kind of known Rich a little bit, and kind of knew Talia a little bit from, she played in a band called Anodize.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in this scene for a while, and it just kind of so happened I caught these guys at a show, and I asked Rich if he was interested in just, kind of doing some writing on the side, and they didn't have a bass player.
I think it was a CD release party.
I think we may have did a CD release party when we did our last Distant Warning album, and I connected with Rich and said, hey, you want to just write, maybe write an EP or something just as kind of just an outlet. And we did that a couple times, and then I think he approached me and said, well, I don't really have time for this, but Beyond Forgiveness is, we need a bass player, and we know you could probably handle the chops. And so I basically joined this band as my second home. And I've been with them for, I think it's going on 4 years now.
Yeah,
Something like that.
3 or 4 years.
Time goes by too fast.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I've seen all you guys play at some point or another. I apologize if I don't remember particulars aside from Rich and Talia, but I'm sure we've all shared stages at some point or another.
Absolutely.
I'm sure.
So go ahead, Christian.
So how you guys been handling the pandemic? Have you had a chance to do any of the very rare shows that have been going on, or have you guys just been working on material for the album?
Writing.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of writing.
That kind of became our focus. Is, once everything happened, we took a small break for a while, and then came back, and that's been our focus, is just trying to get a new album out soon, hopefully.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of styles, there's a lot of things that go into writing this style compared to a lot of them. You can't just sit there at a jam session and
Knock
just
out a
whip
few
out
songs.
4 songs. So
Right.
it's a little, it's quite the process to get a song written,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So
I know all about it.
So, Talia, do you write all the lyrics?
Not all of them. There's a few songs that were kind of started and in the works before I joined that Rich had written the lyrics to. And so one of them on our EP, it's all his words. And then there's a couple songs on our first full length that he had started the words, and then I, modified some of the parts I was singing. But then we kind of got into, it works best if I write what I sing and he writes what he sings. So, with the dual vocals, there's really, I guess, two songwriters.
Right.
He writes all my vocal parts too.
Yeah, and anything Greg sings, he'll write. So, I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing, but I guess, we never sat down and decided this is the way it's got to be or whatever.
Right. We're pretty
um,
open for that stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys normally do you come up with subject matter first before writing lyrics, or is it just kind of, kind of whatever comes to you when the songs come together?
Well, usually I'll be writing about something, but I won't necessarily have it all lined out. But I write lyrics all the time. So whatever I'm dealing with or thinking about, I might get a few words and I'll write them down, and then I'll revisit it and finish the song, and it's about whatever I was thinking about at that time. But it's easier for me to actually write the words once I know what the song's about. So I might have a few verses or something, but if I don't really have a good sense of it, then the words just don't come very easily. But once I know what I'm saying, like the overall theme, then the song kind of comes together pretty quickly.
Right.
Then I'll generally do my writing after she's done with hers.
Mm-hmm.
So since she is the main lyricist and stuff like that, and I just kind of feed off what she's written. She kind of tells me a little bit about what the subject's about. And so.
Nice. And something else we didn't mention, Talia has the dubious distinction of being our first female guest on the show.
Oh, wow, that's right, huh?
That's right. So
Whoa.
I don't know how we conned her into getting you guys to come on here with her, but
Thanks for breaking.
One, because Sean's another female. So.
Thanks for breaking that glass ceiling for us.
He is actually the band princess, diva in the band right there. And he'll tell you he's the diva in the band.
That's the distinction I held in Malachi. So wasn't wanted. That's just what they posted on me. So
missed that band for sure.
Yeah. So do all of you have other projects going on, or is it? Or I know Talia always has quite a bit going on. Her and I have talked a little about stuff she might be having coming up, but. What about the rest of you? You guys have any other projects going on aside from the Distant Warning?
Well, we're like Jim's second project. So since he's been in Distant Warning so long, that's his first project. So
right.
He would probably be the other one with a big project going on. I've been kind of wanting to do a death metal thing again. So I've just been writing some stuff on the side. And, Sean and Greg might take up some of that too, and just do some death metal stuff on the side.
Nice.
That's pretty much in my heart. You know that. You've known
Hey.
this.
Kind of rehash the whole Hell's Eden thing.
Yeah. Now you brought up Mikey before. Is he still playing at all, or is he just doing the photography stuff? Or?
He just started playing again. I've been trying to get him for years and years and years, and he just hasn't really had the heart to do it. But he started playing again now, finally.
A little bit.
Yeah. So me and him were actually working on something for a little while, and then he had some other stuff come up, and we just haven't really met to do anything lately. But still in constant contact with him for sure. And he lives near Greg, so they do photography and stuff all the time together.
Yeah. I ran into him. I don't remember when. It's been a few years now, but I ran into him, got to talk to him for a little bit, and I miss that guy. He's awesome. Hi, Mike. If he doesn't watch this, you guys definitely tell him I said hello.
Definitely.
Let's see. So once we come out of this, when I don't know how it's going exactly in Colorado. I know that stuff's starting to open back up and bands are starting to get out there. Are you guys going to get out and be playing live? Or are you just going to concentrate on studio work? What's your plan of attack here going in the near future anyway?
I think, what we want to do is once things start opening up, I think we want to tour again.
Yeah, we definitely want to play.
our hearts in that. So, you know, as
Right.
soon as it starts opening up, hopefully we can, you know, start touring and
Definitely the
Playing
first part
live.
is playing live.
Absolutely.
by that time, you know, hopefully, you know, I'm almost done with bike tracking, so you know, we'll see what happens from there.
He's like, I'll be ready to go. Y'all can just do whatever.
Told you he's the
All
diva.
drums, all the-
Yeah, I mean, we love to write music and create new songs, but it's hard to just sit in the studio and sit at home. And I mean, it's a lot of fun creating, but there's nothing like getting out on stage and actually performing and interacting with people. And
Right.
that.
Yeah, it's all the, that's the obvious general census we get from everybody. So, you know, everybody's itching to get back on stage and,
Oh, yeah.
and
Do
get
you
to
guys
playing.
Do you guys book out yourselves, Little Legs, or do you work with a booking agency? Do you have a management company or anything like that?
Well, so most of our local stuff we do ourselves.
Sure.
The tours, well, our first tour we did ourselves. We got the invite to do the festival, and it didn't make sense to go if we didn't book some other things along the way, just the cost of traveling. But we did that entire trip ourselves, and that was a ton of work. But then the tour that we did in Russia, we had a booking agency and a tour management company that put that together for us.
From our label that we were
Yeah.
on at the time.
Yeah, and but then in this past year, we've signed on with a management agency, and so they're going to help us with getting that going. You know, once things open up and we're getting our album released, and they're going to help us set that up.
Yeah, they said
Con-
they're sending a few-
Concentrating mainly in the U.S. to start, and then
I don't know.
Well, the way we talked to our manager the other night, the way he was talking, it seems like the U.S. has a better chance of opening sooner.
So there
so-
may be something in the U.S. first.
Yeah. So, and they're a pretty big management agency in the scene and, you know, in the actual style. So we're pretty excited about signing with them, and we're just getting ready to start our second year with them. So,
Excellent.
cool.
That's great. Have you
but
got,
of course, you know, we signed the contract and then the COVID hit. So,
of course.
You ain't alone. You are not alone on that, brother.
yeah, they've been doing a lot of stuff in the background, like Greg said, you know, over the course of the time. And, you know, we'll have monthly meetings with them. So they keep in touch and stuff like that. So
Okay.
now it's just basically all in our hands with the album. So
Get that done.
Have you guys done a lot of touring in the States, or?
No, we were planning one last summer. We were going to do a domestic tour, kind of the Southwest US, and that all got canceled with COVID. But
Mhm.
thankfully, we didn't have everything set up too much, you know. So, I mean, we didn't lose anything really.
We didn't all hit. We were kind of in the early days of
planning
Still
what we wanted
planning.
to do.
So
Well, that's good. That's good. It could have been disastrous otherwise, you know. Or even more so, getting stuck in a different country or something, you know, and all that.
Yeah, right.
But luckily that didn't happen. So
Yep.
Yeah, we went and seen some bands that happened to.
yeah. Pardon me. Have any of you guys gotten sick during all this? Anybody catch the Rona at all?
Not that we're aware of.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, if we did, we didn't notice too much.
I asked because
Years hangover. COVID, I've had the worst hangover than COVID.
I asked because Christian's been sick, and
I'm only here just in case I die. If I die during the episode, it's gonna go viral. So you're welcome, fuckers.
if you were to die, make sure it is on this.
That's right.
Right.
That would be epic.
Let's see. So where can people find you online right now? Where can they come and find you guys at?
Pretty much
We're
anywhere.
anywhere. We're on, you know, of course, the streaming sites like Spotify, you know, Amazon Music, Apple Music, stuff like that. And then
Google Play.
Django Radio, iHeartMedia,
most of the social media sites. I think we have something on everything.
Bandcamp, of course.
All just under Beyond Forgiveness, I take it?
Yep.
Easy enough. Easy enough. I'll definitely put all that stuff in any descriptions we have. Let's see. I know there was something else I wanted to ask you guys, and I'm going to sit here and think about it until I remember. It's killing me. I can't think of it offhand. You got anything, Christian?
Well, I did hear like a few months back that there was apparently an anodized reunion trying to happen. Can anybody expound on that in this room?
What would we call you?
I haven't heard anything about it, so it might be
You
that.
haven't? So it's pure rumor then.
No,
Right on.
I have heard rumors that they're working on new music. So
Oh.
maybe that's happening. Maybe they'll have a reunion. I don't know, but I think they should.
I do too.
Yeah. I did hear, I don't know, a few years back, they were working on some new songs and I heard them and they're awesome. So I'm hoping they'll continue on and do that. And if we do have another reunion show, like that'd be a lot of fun. We've done 2 reunion shows that I've been a part of. And I mean, that was a blast. So I don't remember all the songs. It always takes me forever to relearn them. But yeah, I had a good time. We did it at the Social when that place opened up. It was brand new and we had a show there and it was so much fun.
That's Palmer Lake, right?
It's Academy and Carefree, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it used to be some
Beach
dance
Club.
Beach
Raucous.
Club.
Oh, gotcha.
Raucous,
Yeah.
that same building.
Oh, it's not Raucous anymore, huh?
No,
No.
it's the Social.
It was called the Social, but I don't even know if it's around.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it's open anymore.
Fair enough. All right. Well, guys, we have reached the point of our show that we call the lightning round.
Oh, snap.
But today we're going to do something a little different. Normally, we would ask you questions. You give us your quick answer. We're still going to be asking you questions, but this time it's going to be a little sub segment that we call Would You Rather? So we'll ask each of you a question. You give us the answer. Give us a why too. If a why comes to the top of your head, give us that too. But I'll start with I'm going to start with Rich.
Okay.
All right, Rich. Would you rather live in an RV or a sailboat for the rest of your life?
It would probably be an RV because I am not much of an ocean guy. I would not want to be trapped in the ocean anywhere. So it would definitely probably be an RV for sure.
All right. The next question is this will be for Sean. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
Probably to explore a new planet. Do that one. Do that one. Sounds pretty nice. A little isolated. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Doesn't sound bad.
He would want to do that because no one else would be there. Right, Sean?
All right, Talia, would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn? Did that make sense?
Yeah, I think I'd rather know what my future self would learn. I don't want to have to go back through middle school and all that stuff.
Wow, that's I did not expect that. I expected the other answer from just about everyone. That's cool. That's a good answer.
My friend with the Slayer shirt, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, man.
Great.
Greg? All right. So, Greg, would you rather be stuck on a broken ski lift or a broken elevator?
Well, I don't ski, so probably an elevator.
And last but not least, and again, I apologize, I forget your name. I just know you. I see you and I just think bass player.
But this is the perfect question for a bass
That's
player.
what we call him too.
Yeah, this is a perfect question for a bass player. Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
Brian and I have discussed this at length, so we have our answers.
Definitely a bass player.
And she was worried about us being embarrassed.
I probably say finger-sized nipples, then I can play 2 bands at the same time.
You are correct, sir.
That's a great answer. Good job, guys. Let's see, Christian, you got anything else?
No, I mean, we covered everything what you guys have got planned for coming out. How about merch? You guys been selling a lot of merch or anything like that, along with the available music? Because a lot of bands are pivoting to that, just to help out with costs. And plus it's a great thing to offer your fans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, without playing shows, we're not maybe selling a ton, but on our website and through Bandcamp, all our
It is
stuff-
available.
And we have t-shirts, we've got different tour shirts, we've got a shirt for each album that we've done. We've got lanyards, beanies.
Yeah, we got
All
quite
sorts
the
of stuff.
selection for sure.
Get some
Nice.
fucking merch, people. Get some merch right now.
Absolutely. What now? How many albums you got? You guys have all your albums on Bandcamp?
Yes, everything's up there.
Everything's up there. And I asked you guys earlier. I don't know if you ever told me actually how many albums you have.
Yeah, we have an EP that we started. That was our first recording, and then we've got 2 full-length albums, and then are working on another one.
Yeah, the EP is The Ferryman Shore, and then we have The Great Wall, which was our first album, and then Live to Tell the Story was our last one.
Awesome. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to let people know?
Just check out our music, and I mean, thanks for having us on the podcast. I hope that everybody's checking out your podcast. It's really cool what you guys are doing, and we just really appreciate being invited to do this.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thanks
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Nice seeing you guys again. It's been a
Hey.
while.
I did.
It has been a while. It's great seeing you guys.
It's been
And
Jesus Christ, it's been so long, Dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
And please come back when the record drops.
Absolutely. Please do. Or at least when you can start giving us some, give us some teasers or something of when it's going to come out with
Absolutely.
maybe when you guys are giving tours, definitely come back. Let it, at least, if nothing else, keep us in the loop. And we'd be happy to promote as much as we can for you guys. And
Awesome.
thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it, and appreciate your time.
Let's be on forgiveness. Go check them out, fools.
That's right. Thank you guys. Good night.
Night.
All right. All right, what's up, everybody? That was Beyond Forgiveness. I was just telling Christian when I first met Rich, I didn't even recognize Rich when I watched the video the first time. When we first got them to come on the show, and then when they popped up on the screen to do the interview with us, I was like, "Holy shit, man! That's fucking Rich, man!" So it was really cool seeing him again. It's cool seeing all of them. Cool seeing Talia and the other guys too.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, man. I'm glad those guys are doing well. But we have a video from them.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, good video, great production value. It's a song called Echoes. But yeah, stick around, check that out. I'll put whatever links I can get. That'll be down in the description of the video. Make sure you go check these guys out if you haven't already.
Yeah, check them out live if you get a chance.
Absolutely.
Forgiveness, man.
Absolutely. And yeah, keep up with them. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Right on.
Stay good to each other. See you.
Peace.
With heartbeats of another time and place, thoughts within begin to resonate. I feel it inside. Awake what has died. Send